Hey everyone, it's about 2:30 in the morning, and I had been just browsing around the web, and I had noticed that Sony had just um, announced that they are doing two other like spin-off Spider-Man films that really are nothing about Spider-Man. The very first one that they announced was they were going to do a solo Venom movie, which will be all about Venom, which I am now totally excited for. I love Venom. He is I think he's probably one of the best, other than Electro, best Spider-Man villain. So I'm totally excited for that. And then they're doing a Sinister Six movie, which, if you remember from my trailer review, I thought they were going to be pushing that just by what we saw in the trailer. And oh, this is going to be amazing. The one thing I want them to have in there is to just have it all go nuts with this, and it looks like they're pushing for a cinematic universe, much like Marvel has done for the Avengers, how DC is doing it for Justice League, and even how X-Men and Fox have been doing it for their X-Men films. So, I mean, we still got, I think they're making four Amazing Spider-Man films, which, also Andrew Garfield, who plays this recent Spider-Man, has not I don't think he has signed for the fourth one, so I'm actually hoping he signs for it because I think he did a great job as Peter Parker and Spider-Man in the last Amazing Spider-Man movie. I wasn't a huge, like, a massive fan of Amazing Spider-Man only because I had seen it all before. I remember when the very first Spider-Man movie came out, and it was a lot of the same stuff, different villains, different characters, but it was basically the same story. A kid gets bitten by a spider, becomes Spider-Man. His uncle dies, and he decides to be Spider-Man. And something we all have seen. But don't get me wrong, I'm so excited for Spider-Man 2. I'm more now excited that they're gonna actually do Venom properly. I'm hoping that they do Venom properly anyway. Uh, but you guys let me know what you think. Sinister Six and Amazing Spider-Man. I don't think there's a release date for anything. I don't even think they've casted anybody yet. But that was the big news, but for Sony, and I think that's great because Sony only really has one big comic book character, and that's Spider-Man, and they're taking an ambitious move and pushing it to become uh, more of a cinematic universe. I mean, they got so many characters they could do now. They got Black Cat, who always to me seemed like kind of a little bit of a take on Catwoman from Batman, but that's a whole other story. But let me guys know what you guys think, and please subscribe. Thank you.